Let's talk about drop shipping. What's up, guys? TJ here with another video. If you like these types of videos, please like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Also hit that bell icon so you get notifications whenever I release new videos. So today I want to talk about drop shipping myths, legends, fallacies, and facts. So I'm going to talk about all of the things that drop shipping is or is not. I'm going to talk a little bit about Shopify. I'm going to also talk about some eBay and some Amazon. So let's get into it, guys. The reason I like drop shipping is because it's a really good way, especially if you're first starting out and you don't have a lot of capital and you don't have any inventory and you don't really have a lot of selling experience online. Drop shipping allows you to kind of get some sales under your belt and really develop a business. Now, a lot of people will say that a drop shipping business is not a business because you don't have any inventory and your risk is relatively low because you're not like banking on sales to make money back that you spent out. So a lot of people will say that dropshipping is not a viable like business, and I kind of have to agree and disagree with that. Let me tell you why. The reason that I disagree with that is because anytime you're doing anything, you're starting something, whether it's selling online, doing any kind of e-commerce, I look at it as business. We're talking about exchanging money here, and we're talking about building something to where maybe you don't have to go back to your 9-to-5 job, or maybe you're able to supplement your income that you do have, and it's not really a hobby. A hobby, I look at hobbies as something where you don't really make any money, or you may make a little bit of money but you're not really hustling trying to make money. So I think that switch from doing something that's fun to doing something trying to build something, that's what I call a business. And whether or not you're profitable is kind of like is kind of irrelevant. I'm not gonna say irrelevant, but it's just one of those things where you can't define what my idea of a business is. So for you to say like drop shipping is not a viable business, then you're essentially telling me that what I'm working towards or what I'm building, it doesn't mean anything in your eyes, and I don't really care. That's just kind of a motivational thing. If you are starting a drop shipping business, I know when you are starting out, you're going to be looking at a lot of YouTube videos, you're going to be looking at a lot of instructional videos, and you're going to get so much information. Sometimes it's like information overload, and it kind of discourages you. So what I'm going to tell you today is just choose a plan and get started, okay? And drop shipping is a really good plan to get started, to get your feet wet, to get some sales under your belt, and to actually start building a business. All right, so now that I got that PSA out of the way, let's talk about drop shipping and some of the fallacies that come with drop shipping. So the way that I do drop shipping is I find these different products. Normally, I try to find viral products to do on my main store, but on my eBay store that I have, where I have tens of thousands of items listed, I just list everything. I go on Amazon and I just list everything from Amazon. I also list things from AliExpress, Alibaba, DHL Gate, all these different sites that you can use to drop ship things from, even Walmart, Home Depot, Overstock.com, all these places where you can purchase things, cool things that you can purchase. Those are the sites that I use to drop ship from. So it's not, I guess one of the biggest myths is that the only way that you can drop ship is from a site like AliExpress or Alibaba. And that's not true, because you can drop ship from anywhere. You can drop ship from Walmart, you can drop ship from Amazon, you can drop ship from Home Depot, you can drop ship from all of these different places that are e-commerce outlets. And I'm gonna tell you why. So when you're drop shipping, and I'm specifically right now at this moment talking about eBay, a lot of people think that because you're drop shipping things from one site to eBay, that the customers are going to come and say, you know, hey, this came in a Home Depot box, or this came in a Walmart package, or this came in an Amazon box. All right, so let's think about eBay for a minute. And if you've never shopped on eBay before, then you may not know. But when you purchase something from eBay, eBay doesn't have any proprietary package. So it's not like you're going to order something from eBay and it's going to come in an eBay box anyway. Normally when you buy things from eBay, it's going to come in whatever package that the person purchased it from, or it's going to come in just a regular plain box. So when your customer receives a package and it comes in whatever kind of box, then at that point, you know, they may be thinking, did they just purchase this? I don't think that people really think that, especially people that purchase from eBay, because if they did their due diligence to get the cheapest price, they're probably not going to purchase it from eBay anyway. You know, I'm the type of person that I pretty much go through a lot of different sites and find the cheapest or the best deal. That's just me. But there's a lot of shoppers that just go, they find the first thing, they order it, and it don't matter necessarily how much the item costs. So they're not gonna go between, you know, eBay, Amazon, Home Depot, Walmart. They're gonna go to all these different sites to kind of price match. They're just going to actually just find the product on eBay. If they like eBay, they're just gonna go on eBay, find the product, and purchase it. They're not gonna worry about anything else. So that's pretty much the first kind of thing that people think about when they think of drop shipping. The second thing that people think about when drop shipping is that people are going to assume that if they receive these packages, they're going to get a lot of negative feedback. So I see quite the contrary. Now I do have returns, and I have received some negative feedback before, but it's all about how you interact with your customers, you know, what you want to tell them. Make sure that you have a certain thing that you are going to tell your customers should they have questions. And my biggest thing is, I'd rather have a happy customer and a repeat customer than have somebody that's going to kind of bash your company or your business. So if somebody comes to me and say, you know, hey, I received this product in an Amazon package and I'm not happy about that. I went on Amazon, found it for this price, blah, blah, blah. I'm not even going to go back and forth with them. The only thing I'm going to do is ask them, well, what would you like me to do to resolve this? And if they say they want a refund, you refund it. You get the item back and you send it back to Amazon, or you send it back to wherever, or you keep it and you sell it to someone else. You can't really think too heavily about what could happen, because you haven't even put yourself out there to put yourself in that situation to see what could happen. And in terms of like eBay, my returns are relatively low. The only time that I've had a lot of returns is when I've private labeled some items and I got a really bad lot, and people was returning them because the quality of the item was really bad. So that was really the only time that I've had a lot of returns. And I sell a lot of items on eBay. Now, that's the second thing. So the third thing that a lot of people think is that you can't drop ship on Amazon. You can drop ship on Amazon, and I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. I've never really tried to set up a drop shipping thing on Amazon because I mainly do Film by Amazon and Amazon Prime. Amazon is really about having quick, fast shipping. So for you to drop ship things, you know, you're putting in a third party and you can't really control exactly how long it takes for the items to get from point A to point B. And you know, you're really going to deal with a lot of customer service issues if you can't meet that 2-day shipping requirement for Prime. And the reason that I'm focusing so much on Prime when I talk about Amazon is because when people go on Amazon, normally they have Prime and normally they want that 2-day shipping. You know, I'm the type of person that when I go on Amazon, I click the Prime only button and I just want to get my stuff as quickly as possible. Most of the time I don't need it that fast, but I just want it that fast anyway. So that's one of the things that a lot of people don't realize, is that if you're selling on Amazon, you really have to think about fast shipping. Now there are some sellers that do sell a lot on Amazon and they're doing hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of sales, and they have that customer base where they can actually do drop shipping and have longer shipping times because they're not offering prime products. So that's just one of the things to think about when you're thinking about your business model and thinking about what you want to actually do with e-commerce. You know, do you want to do a fulfillment by Amazon thing? Do you want to do a drop shipping thing where you don't do prime? Or do you want to sell primarily on eBay, Shopify, or your own e-commerce website? So those are kind of the things that you really need to think about if you are thinking about doing the drop shipping. So with all that being said, drop shipping is not as bad or, you know, whatever as people kind of make it out to be. And if you are starting an e-commerce store, or if you do want to start your own business, or you do want to start an e-commerce thing, I think drop shipping is a really good way to kind of get started. And I have several videos showing how to start up an e-commerce business and how to start up a eBay business and how to do drop shipping. So what I'm going to do on part 2 of this video is I'm going to dive into the computer and we're going to look at some Shopify drop shipping. We're going to look at Orbolo, which you can use with Shopify. Also, we're going to look at Yabel, and it's a couple other drop shipping sites that help you with putting out your listings and things like that. We're also going to look at just some items that really work well with drop shipping. Also looking at some viral items, viral things that people are looking for, and how you can use advertisements to pump up your sales. So that's it for this video, guys. Watch part 2 of this video. I'm going to try to put them out maybe a day apart, so maybe tomorrow I have that video up where you can actually, we can dive into the computer and look at a few things with drop shipping. Thanks for watching, guys.